Welcome to Capital Area Golf here at the 60th PGA show here in Orlando, Florida. Nice, warm, sunny weather. Joining me is Rick Wright, currently with the Northway 8 Golf Center. And Rick, let me do a little quick promo for the Northway 8 Golf Center because you and I have both seen lots of new product here. And it's going to be in your shop in about 2 weeks. So if anybody's seen the ads or whatever, they can come to Northway 8 and have their own product demo day or Northway 8. Now tell me, before we get started, I know you have years of experience, what can people see when they come to Northway 8?
Well, Northway has probably the best selection of overall merchandise, golf-related merchandise in the whole Capital District area, if not almost the whole Northeast. And you can find most anything there that you'd want. If we can't find it, we'll get it for you. So Northway 8 is the place to go.
That's a great place. Been there, get my stuff there. Scott's great to work with. But some of the stuff that people are going to see, you and I have been walking around here and seen it. You've walked these floors a lot more than I have. So tell me, what was it like the first show you went to?
First show I went to was in 1968. It was at the original PGA National Golf Club down in Palm Beach Gardens, and it was in a tent.
A tent?
There was tents set up in the parking lot, and it was...
Who were the manufacturers? There couldn't have been too many of them.
You had Wilson, you had Powerbuilt was big then.
McGregor still was
McGregor was there. Burton Bags was a big deal. I mean, a lot of the companies that are in existence today weren't even around then.
Right.
There was no Callaway, there was no TaylorMade.
TaylorMade was 15 years ago when I came to my first show.
There was companies that have long gone out of business that were there.
Acushnet would have been there.
Titleist was there, yes.
Yeah, Titleist was there.
Ping was not even there because they were just coming into existence about that time.
That's
right. It was a whole different world. I mean, you couldn't... From there, it went to the Miami Convention Center.
Well, before you move on...
Yeah. Professionals and a few international people from Europe and Asia and stuff. Japan was getting bigger in golf at that time, so you had a lot of Japanese people coming over. You didn't see as many non-golf related people there as you see in today's show. Today's show, a lot of the pros have guests, or a lot of the companies have guests, so you get a little more public attendance than you do.
They quite expanded. We're way beyond golf clubs now. There's
back then it was mainly golf clubs, shoes. FootJoy was there. There wasn't Dexter was there. There wasn't a lot of clothing companies there. There was a few. Ernie Sabarak with his.
Well, before you, let me ask you now. Now we're talking about Persimmon Woods.
Correct.
And we're talking about those little inserts. That's now that was the technology at the time, were those inserts to help make the ball go farther.
That's correct.
That was the technology. Now, I saw a racquetball's irons cut in half. Holy smokes! How far have we come from that insert to the technology we have now?
Well, it's.
At a country club, private club, you've worked with and taught a lot of high-end, if I don't want to say it, not that's the right word, but top caliber amateur competitors.
Yes, we had a cross-section, but I had quite a few good amateur players.
Right. How is this equipment going to help them versus how it would help me as the 18 handicapper?
Well, the best way I can describe equipment today is you're seeing more and more tour players go to more forgiving golf clubs. because they realize that there's nothing wrong with having a shot be slightly mishit and still turn out to be a decent shot.
Right.
And they're making their living at it. So that's how the equipment helps. It takes shots that aren't hit quite on center and makes them literally like a great shot.
There's so much out here. I'm overwhelmed. If I come to Northway 8 for this demo day, you guys do on 16th, I believe.
I think it's 16th of April, 16th, 17th of April.
Equipment. What should be my game plan when I come to the shop to begin checking out the equipment?
Well, first you have to have an idea of what you want. Some people go for woods. They're looking for woods, drivers, or fairway woods. Some people are looking for hybrids. Other people are just looking for irons. Some even wedges, which we have all those there to demo at the time. You've got to have a game plan as to what you really are looking for. And then what you want to do is compare them. You want to, you might have an idea what club you want, what make club you want, but the demo day affords you the opportunity to try 3 or 4 different models to compare the aspects of each one. And many times we have people that walked in the door thinking they were going to buy Model A, and they end up buying Model B because they hit the balls with each one and found out that they enjoyed the other model better. So
the other thing that Northway has, and I've seen a lot of it here, is the fitting and the testing.
correct.
Now, the Rocket Ball, the R1, which is one club for everybody, let me ask you your opinion. Now we have a driver with so many variables. It's got like 80 variables on this one club. Do you really think a golfer is going to be able to fine-tune that golf club to fit their swing, or what kind of golfer would do that?
Fitting golf clubs is an important aspect for all players. When they come to a demo day or just come into Northway 8 anytime, we almost insist on them being fitted to what they're buying. We don't turn that down to anybody. You can ask to be fitted, and we'll pitch it to whatever you're buying. The shaft's important. The head's important. The loft's important. The face angle's important, whether it be closed or open. And all these drivers can be adjusted to that aspect. Now even fairway woods can be adjusted to that.
So if I were to come get a new Rocket Ball, the R1, you guys would help me set it up for my swing.
Correct. We would ask you some questions to determine. We might even have you hit a couple of balls ahead of time to see which way you're really hitting the ball. And then we would make some recommendations as to what setups these clubs should be for you when you try. So this is the importance of being fitted. We are the professionals, and we take a professional opinion towards what we do with our customers, and we want to make sure you walk out the door with the right club.
You mean my buddy in the league can't tell me my swing is right? I should, right?
The worst thing you can do is listen to your buddy, because he's playing against you and he wants to beat you. So don't always listen to your buddy.
Rick Wright,